They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And bulldozing his way through. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On second down, it's Ingram. And just shedding him off there. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 12-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. Ingram again, a first down carry. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
Second and 10. At the Chiefs.
On second down, Ingram. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Ball carrier.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On third down, Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Andrews there to make the grab. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8, maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them out of the end zone for the 2-point play.
Around 26-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 26. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On second down now. It's Bell. He finds an opening past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48.
The ball carrier.
They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Chiefs.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 41. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. A screen to Bell. Oh, he's got some breathing room. The 20. Le'Veon Bell. It's a foot race. And all the way in for 41 yards. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take on. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film opposed to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. Ingram's got the first down and more as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. 5 yards remain on second down. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Ingram. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So first and 10 now from the 30. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Mark Andrews.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Raven. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down. So from the 17, here's second and 7.
Second and 7 at the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Boyle there to make the grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
14. Chiefs 6.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kansas City.
Le'Veon Bell. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. To throw, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Thomas on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. It's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens will extend their lead. This about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards there and a first down.
Gain of 12. And a first down, Chiefs.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Ravens 20, Chiefs 12.
Mahomes now on first down. This is complete to Watkins on a slant. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Number 14.
Sammy Watkins, 60 yards. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15... the risk reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Oh, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll give this one to Ingram to start things out. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Matthew on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Ingram, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings
on 3rd down, Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And this one is incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
He's taken.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. And now it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 67, will add on to their lead. Tucker now to add the point after. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he's into the end zone for 2. So the fake works. And as a result, this game is tied.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Thomas. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick 6, and they decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Taken down.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Andrews. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he'll be stopped shy of the goal line here. So the lead will remain at 6 points.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Bell, the ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. He did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. Mahomes firing complete, and he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down.
And a
good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Chuck Clark.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 27, Mahomes. That is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll bite. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
10, Tyreek Hill.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point.
Harrison Butker.
So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
On the fake extra point. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Thomas. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Ravens take over first and 10. At their own.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. We have been treated to great offense on both sides. The defense is on the other end of the spectrum. They're just searching. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage. This time a sack. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
46-yard line.
On the draw, this is Ingram. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. Throw left side complete. It's Andrews. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens Tucker now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
The fake extra point. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team.
There he goes right side. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is not going to get to the goal line. The defense keeps him out of the end zone, and as a result, that's going to keep this game tied. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Thomas. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that could alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now Jackson on first down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. That's caught at the 25. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big pickup of 38.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On second and 7, Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Kansas City.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The Ravens bring out an extra third. Mahomes to throw once more. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
On first down, Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have... broken our tie as they take the lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It's time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Chiefs 53, Ravens 38. Harrison Butker to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Thomas. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Now a man open down the middle of the field and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
It's a loss of the yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson forced out to his left. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the
We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10.
19-yard line.
Buying time to his left. He'll run it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
56. Mike,
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
On the tackle. A loss of 5. It's 4th.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They go play action now. Jackson steps away to his left. He's going to run. The ball comes out, and this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A nice move gets him a few extra. Down just shy of his 20. It's a gain of 7, and it'll bring up a second down.
2nd and 3 at the 19.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ravens 46.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And some room to work. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, it has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, no, he lost the football. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Jackson, option right. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the...
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Jackson keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Even here in this 4th quarter. Boy, a potential game changer there here in the 4th quarter to kick that out of bounds. And now they get great field position at the 40 in a tie ball game. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 40. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. A screen to Bell. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
3rd down.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27.
first down.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 27 yards. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Thomas. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. They go backwards there 2 yards, and second and 1 is now third and 3.
Loss of 2 yards.
It's Jackson looking to throw on third. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Being chased out left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Tucker lining up for the extra point.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And no, they don't get it. Incomplete. And now they really have to be second-guessing themselves. Could have had the lead here in the fourth. Instead, we stay tied. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. To throw is Mahomes. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Here's Jackson. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
56. Mike, 56.
Throwing now is Jackson. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Brown, the lone receiver, left. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Rolling to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Thomas. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there in overtime. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again. Jackson going to throw deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete.
Jackson
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. To throw again is Jackson, looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Going for it all. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it.
And got his man complete. And all the way to the opposite 45. A huge play there in overtime. And even 40 yards. Rolling to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From the gun, it's Jackson. And going deep downfield for Boykin. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. Now Jackson. They're going deep downfield for Boykin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
33-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden death. Next points win this game.
How about the tension right now? It is ratcheted up, isn't it? I mean, now whatever happens, points are scored, that's your ball game. Can't wait to see the defense now. Do they get a little more aggressive in order to not let a team just drive the ball easily down the field?
Got to be careful, though, right?
Yeah, if you're too aggressive, you just give up something easy and cheap. But some defensive coordinators, they'd rather take a stand that way as opposed to being nickeled and dimed down the field.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
14.
Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And, partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a 1st down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
11 more on that one and another first down. They go play fake. Mahomes. This will be caught inside the 10. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escaping the... And he is in for the score! And it is absolute stunt.